Yamaha jet boats all use something similar to this. This is referred to as a manhole cover, a clean out plug, or any number of other things. And basically what it does, it sits down on top of the jet pump tunnel and allows an easy way to clean out any seaweed, ropes, debris, things that gets down in there. But the problem is, as they age, this rubber seal deteriorates, and in some cases, such as with this manhole cover, it can come completely dislodged from the housing, tearing the rubber, or, as in the case of this one, maybe yours is duct taped together. Now, thankfully, there is a cheap and easy way to get these back to factory performance. We don't have to replace the entire manhole. Yamaha makes a kit that basically consists of the rubber seal. So I'm going to show you how to get these manhole covers back to factory performance so you don't have air getting into your jet pump causing cavitation, and you also can remove them easily. The rubber won't swell up and get stuck, at least for a few years. So let's dig into it, get these manhole covers rebuilt, and get them back in our Yamaha jet boat so it is ready for the lake. Our first order of business is going to be cleaning up this top so that we can get to all these Phillips screws. It's hard to see under all the dirt and debris that's built up on the top of this, but we're going to take all these Phillips screws out. So let me knock all this grease off, spray it off with a little bit of brake cleaner, and get this thing cleaned up so that it is ready to be rebuilt. Now that we've got the heads of our Phillips screws here all nice and cleaned out so that we can get a screwdriver in and not worry about stripping them out, let's start removing them. There is 8 screws in total, and we're just going to get a screwdriver down in here and unscrew these. Make sure that you keep track of these too, don't lose them. With our 8 screws off, we can take this top half of our manhole cover and just kind of wiggle that up out, and you see we've got our locking mechanism and everything in here. And then we have our bottom half. Now this has our rubber seal on it, and as you can see, this thing is not in good shape. It's swollen up and it's doesn't really fit anymore. With it in the right place on one side, it's way out over here, so this thing is done for. But we're going to take this entire assembly, our seal and our bottom half here that's full of water, and we're just going to throw that right out. Our rebuild kit comes with a fresh new plastic bottom piece as well as a new rubber seal. These are genuine Yamaha parts. Everything you need to know is down in the description, as well as the pinned comments, so that you can get the right parts for your boat and get you back on the water as quick as possible. But basically what we're going to do is take this seal and this plastic part and assemble it onto our upper locking mechanism. Now you notice there's a cutout here on this locking mechanism, and there's a little nib on this seal. It's easiest for us to install this seal onto here because this is actually going to be a tight fit. So we just kind of roll that up on there like that. Yeah, see, that looks nice. Then we can take our plastic bottom piece and notice the same little cutout. So we need to line that up all the way up through so that it all fits together exactly the same. See, we've got our nub here, our nub there, so we'll just put that together just like that. Then we'll put all 8 of our screws back in, and we're ready to hit the water. I should mention, I wouldn't recommend putting 1 screw in and horsing it all the way down. Put a few in and kind of go a little bit at a time so that you can pull everything together nice and evenly and you don't risk stripping out the plastic. After you've got all of them snug, I'd recommend just going around and making sure that they're all at a nice tightness level. We don't want them so tight that you're stripping out the plastic, but we also don't want any of them to come loose. Well, there we have it. A fresh new seal ready to go back into our Yamaha jet boat. Now, I should mention, while you've got this apart, it's a good idea to clean up the corrosion around this outside edge as well as any of your locking mechanism and stuff, because these things get a lot of buildup on them, and anything you can clean up that'll make it operate a little bit smoother is going to pay off in the long run. Now also, I want to talk briefly about lubrication. Some people will say to use Yamalube around here, some sort of a marine grease. Others say Vaseline, others say Pool and Spa lubricant. Others say a water-based lubricant that won't attack rubber like KY jelly or something. And just with that mention, it's going to be really hard to talk about how to lubricate this thing so that it can be installed into your jet boat the best way possible. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Whatever you decide to do, silicone spray, something else, is your call. Plenty of people just run these how they are and put them in dry. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.